2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The regular season on its last legs. We can almost taste the playoffs from here. Kenny, how do they taste?
Wait, hold on. Ooh, it tastes like chicken.
Barbecue chicken?
Oh, yeah.
Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. For Philadelphia, they come in off a win in their last outing against the Knicks. A terrific underdog win in that last game. They're feeling good, looking to keep it up tonight. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do.
And it's the 76ers coming in from out of town in this one, an interconference game today. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche Latina, celebration of Latin culture in the league. It's become an annual tradition and a very good one. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. The big story is the return of Myers Leonard from being injured.
Yeah, everybody's glad to see him back out there. It was surprising to me to see just how well they were able to cope with his injury. A lot of guys stepped up in his absence, and they hardly missed a beat.
Yeah, and their confidence has to increase considering how well they played during that time. But now that you're adding him back into the mix and they are poised to take another step forward, you have to be careful with complacency.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Mason, he's in at shooting guard. Robert Covington out there with Nerlens Noel. Then there's Livingston, and it's Okafor in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
And so it's Dallas with them. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
A nice shot by Barea.
How can you stop that? With a crossover that quick, that lightning quick, a defender has to be almost superhuman to stay in front of that.
Matthews against Mason. The Mavericks pull it in. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
And I think most fans thought that once they couldn't win it in regulation, they had missed their opportunity. And overtime wasn't going to go their way. But I'll tell you what, you got to give them credit for pulling it out.
And that one's good.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
The Mavericks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Evans kicks to Matthews. Dallas moving the ball around. Leonard sets a screen for Parsons. Shot clock at 6. Steps back and fires. The rebound by Mason. 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The pass to Livingston. There's a screen by Noel. The feed to Mason. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. That's 7 points for Freak. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Barea kicks to Parsons. And the jam by Jeremy Evans.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Now, here's Barea. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. Down low, off the screen. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Williams, he's checked in for Jeremy Evans. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's Okafor off the drive, and the shot is good.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Parsons outside. Banked in off the glass. Parsons got 5 now.
Well, that's a great pass by Darren Williams.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against New York.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Myers Leonard. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Devin Harris subbed in for J.J. Barea. Now here is Harris. Boy, that win against the Jazz, he's another guy who really showed up to play. Parsons' shot is off.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Here's Parsons. He's got 5. 1:41 left to play in the first.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Outside Williams. No good with the triple. 76ers trailing, and he lobs it up toward the rim. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
76ers ball.
And now let's have a look at the NBA's top snipers, shooting guards with the highest percentage from three-point territory over the last month. 5th on the list, Freak.
These guys are gunners. I mean, they've got the green light at all times because of their three-point shooting. I mean, they are cash money.
Well, when they're shooting the percentages they shoot, I mean, you never want to see these guys passing up an open look from beyond the arc. I mean, they're firmly in the let-it-fly zone. All systems go with them.
And here is Harris, following the three-pointer by Freak. Williams gets to Parsons. That one rolling around and rims out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And Freak throws it down.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And Parsons gets it to go.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Freak. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Marshall passes to Mason. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Boyd. The Mavericks pull it in.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. 76ers lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Here's Leonard. Harris outside. Leonard with the screen on Mason. Here's Harris. And Okafor with the block. Now here's Jackson, guarded by Barea. Okafor with the screen on Harris. Mason. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Back to Leonard. It's Matthews on the wing. Fades and shoots. Okafor grabs the miss.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Covington dishes to Noel. Baseline try. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Now it's a 7-point Philadelphia lead. The Mavericks shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Barea. Stolen by Jackson. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. That's good. 20 points for Freak.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Harris a screen on Jackson. Harris against Mason. Tries to snap the cold streak, and the basket by Harris. Harris has got his first 2 points of the night.
Timeout call for Philadelphia. Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas Mavericks dancers.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Mason.
All right, that was your Mavericks dancers. Give them a round of applause, fans.
And we're not. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. 76ers on top, up 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Okay, Dallas, now stepping up.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second